Welcome back to Next Bike World, your ultimate pit stop for everything two wheels and pure adrenaline. Today, we're diving deep into one of the hottest mid-range sport bikes coming in 2026, the all-new CFMoto 450 Senior. This bike has been making serious waves across the global market, and for good reason. It blends sharp design, race-inspired engineering, and an unbeatable price tag into one aggressive, road-ready machine. If you've ever dreamed of owning a sport bike that delivers high performance without breaking the bank, the 2026 CFMoto 450 Senior might just be the ride you've been waiting for. Let's get into what makes this bike so exciting. First up, patented design. The 2026 450 Senior carries that same striking DNA CFMoto has been perfecting over the last few years. It's aggressive, aerodynamic, and incredibly modern. The bike looks like it rolled straight off a MotoGP grid, with sharp lines, an angular fairing, and that distinct dual-layer LED headlamp setup that gives it an unmistakable face. The winglets up front aren't just for show, they actually contribute to better stability at high speeds, giving you downforce when you need it most. The bodywork feels sculpted, functional, and focused on aerodynamics. Even the mirrors and tail section follow this race-inspired theme. CFMoto has worked hard to give the 450 Senior a premium fit and finish, and it really shows. The fairing panels align seamlessly, the paintwork is top-notch, and those subtle carbon look accents make it feel like something twice its price. The riding posture is sporty but not extreme, and you get clip-on handlebars, rear set pegs, and a slightly aggressive lean. But CFMoto's engineers have tuned the ergonomics for real-world comfort too. You can take this bike to the track on Sunday and commute on it Monday morning without feeling like your back has been through a workout. Underneath that aerodynamic body lies the heart of the 450 Senior, a 449cc parallel twin engine, liquid-cooled, docked, and tuned for serious mid-range punch. It produces around 50 horsepower at 9,500 revolutions per minute and 39 Nm of torque at 7,600 revolutions per minute. These numbers might not seem earth-shattering, but in a package that weighs only around 168 kilograms dry, this bike absolutely flies. The power delivery is smooth and predictable, yet thrilling enough to keep even experienced riders entertained. CFMoto has clearly tuned this motor to balance daily usability with performance, giving you a strong surge of power through the gears without demanding constant higher revs. That engine note is another highlight. The parallel twin setup has a 270-degree crankshaft, which means it mimics the sound and feel of a V-twin engine, a deep, throaty, and full of character. It's a sound that makes you smile every time you crack open the throttle. The bike comes equipped with a slipper clutch, ensuring smoother downshifts and better control under aggressive braking, something that becomes especially handy when riding spiritedly through twisty roads or on the track. Now let's talk about performance and handling. The 2026 450 Senior rides on a lightweight steel trellis frame, designed for rigidity and balance. The suspension setup includes USD front forks and a monoshock rear, both tuned for sporty precision with just the right amount of compliance for everyday roads. The result: excellent stability during cornering, a planted front end, and predictable handling that builds confidence whether you're carving mountain passes or darting through city traffic. The braking system is another area where CFMoto has not cut corners. Up front, you get a single 320mm Brembo disc with a radial-mounted caliper, while the rear uses a 220mm disc. Combined with dual-channel ABS, this bike delivers outstanding stopping power. The feel at the lever is progressive and sharp, a clear sign that CFMoto wants you to ride fast, but safe. Tires are premium-grade CST or Pirelli Diablo Rosso options depending on the market, giving you excellent grip and confidence during aggressive cornering. Combine that with a wheelbase of around 1,370mm, and you've got a nimble yet stable machine that feels right at home both in city chaos and on long, open stretches. CFMoto has also stepped up big time in the technology department. The 2026 450 Senior comes with a 5-inch TFT full-color display, offering Bluetooth connectivity, navigation support, and a customizable interface. The screen is crisp, bright, and easily readable even in direct sunlight. You can pair your smartphone to manage calls, music, or turn-by-turn directions on the go. It's the kind of tech we usually see on much pricier bikes, but CFMoto brings it to the mid-range sport bike world with confidence. Riders will also love the rider assist features, including ride-by-wire throttle, selectable riding modes, and even traction control and some variant safe features unheard of at this price point just a few years ago. The bike feels connected, smooth, and responsive, whether you're navigating city streets or chasing top speed on the open road. And speaking of top speed, the 450 Senior can reach around 190 km per hour, which is impressive for a 450cc twin. It pulls cleanly all the way up the rev range, with a gearbox that feels tight and precise. Each shift clicks confidently into place, reminding you that CFMoto isn't just building budget bikes anymore. They're building serious machines that compete with the likes of the Kawasaki Ninja 400 and the Yamaha R7 in both performance and feel. Another thing that sets the 450 Senior apart is efficiency. Despite the strong performance, it manages to deliver around 28 km per liter, depending on how you ride. That means you can enjoy sporty performance without constantly worrying about fuel stops. The fuel tank capacity of 14 liters gives you a solid range of around 350 kilometers per tank, making it practical for longer rides as well. Let's not forget the lighting setup. Everything on this bike is full LED, from the headlights to the tail light and indicators. The daytime running lights form a sleek, aggressive line that enhances the futuristic styling. At night, the illumination is bright and wide, ensuring you have excellent visibility in all conditions. Now, let's talk about the price, because this is where things get really interesting. The 2026 CFMoto 450 Senior is expected to be priced around $6,200 in most global markets, and roughly a superscript 14.8 a 5.2 lakh in India, ex-showroom, depending on local taxes and trim options. That's a phenomenal price for what this bike offers. You're essentially getting near 500cc performance, premium components, and stunning looks at a cost that's well below its Japanese rivals. The unique selling point of the 450 Senior lies in how it bridges the gap between entry-level sport bikes and full-blown superbikes. It's powerful enough to excite seasoned riders, yet manageable for those stepping up from 250cc or 300cc machines. The combination of lightweight agility, usable power, and premium components gives it a broad appeal. It's not just a budget-friendly sport bike, it's a statement that CFMoto can compete with the best. CFMoto's partnership with KTM continues to influence their engineering, and it's clear that lessons learned from their Austrian counterparts have gone into perfecting this model. The 450 Senior feels European in its tuning and refinement, but remains accessible and affordable, a combination that's hard to find elsewhere. Overall, the 2026 CFMoto 450 Senior isn't just another motorcycle, it's a symbol of how far the brand has come. It blends performance, technology, and design into a stunningly balanced package that's hard to ignore. Whether you're looking for your first serious sport bike or just want a thrilling machine that doesn't demand superbike level money, this bike delivers in every sense. So, what do you think? Is the 2026 CFMoto 450 Senior the new benchmark for affordable sport performance? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Next Bike World, and stay tuned for more in-depth reviews of the latest bikes hitting the streets. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep your throttle twisted. This is Next Bike World, signing off.